So my name is Taylor Wood. I was on the Sports Business and Broadcasting course at UCFB Wembley. So I'm currently a junior video producer at West Ham United. I work across the men's team and the academy teams. Essentially my role is to film anything that you see that comes from West Ham, whether that be on the YouTube, the Instagram, any social media platform we have that is filmed or is a video piece, that would have been made in the team that I work within. So whether that's behind the scenes content, training videos, post-match interviews, small documentaries, which are now a really big thing sort of within club football now, that is essentially us. We produce that, we come up with the idea, we film it, we edit it, and then it gets distributed onto the club's channels, essentially everywhere. Match days are crazy, to be honest. It's one of the biggest things of the role, obviously, because essentially the football is the biggest part of a club. They're crazy. It's non-stop, it's hard work, it isn't easy. It's very long days as well, the match days, but it is really exciting, it's really fun. It's great to be that close. When you first get into it, it's great to be that close to the action. Obviously that wears off a little bit and you do get used to it, being around the players, being that close to the pitch and being more involved. But that's what makes it great. You are involved in the match day experience. You're not a fan, essentially, you are working the game. And for me, I get a lot of enjoyment about doing the away games. To travel around and work essentially at Premier League grounds, in Europe, because obviously we've had quite good success recently in Europe. It's great because you're seeing a different side to football, and it's good to be able to do my role, film games, film with players at different grounds and different locations across the country. It was great. Mick was great. Mick was our lecturer and our course leader. He taught us a lot, taught me a lot, was really helpful throughout the whole 3 years. I think it was a great course. There was a lot that I didn't know before starting at the course, and Mick taught us a hell of a lot throughout the 3 years, and so did the other lecturers during our time there. It was something I was really interested in before uni, so I wanted to learn a lot more about it and hopefully expand into a career. I think obviously the location is one, but that wasn't the biggest thing for me. The biggest thing was the opportunity to have opportunities, as silly as that sounds. You could go to UCFB, get yourself a degree and get yourself work experience, which is the crucial thing to get a role, essentially. And the fact that I could come to UCFB and get experience at professional clubs, at broadcasters, at various other agencies, and do that while I was studying was a massive thing for me and a big reason why I decided to go there. So yeah, the work I did in third year has really prepared me for what I'm now doing in a role, and I've brought a lot of the stuff I learned into the role. And it's what I enjoy as well. I've realised after doing the third year at uni and documentaries that I enjoy that, and I want to continue that, improve that, and also yeah, make documentaries about the club, essentially. I'm a big football fan, so obviously that helps. You've got to enjoy, I think, the sport that you work in and have some knowledge of it. That always does help. But every day, every week looks completely different. I couldn't really tell you what I'm doing next week because it's ever changing. Sport is ever changing, it's so fast paced as well. But that's good because to me it's not getting up and doing the same thing. I could be working in the office like I am today, which is actually quite what we consider a normal day. But yesterday I was at a golf course with James Ward-Prowse, you know, filming an interview, filming a little piece there with him while he was playing golf. Or as I said, you could be flying away in Europe, covering the team in the Europa League, in the Conference League, or just a match day at home here. So every week, every day, every weekend looks completely different, which is for me ideal.